PipGirl Gaming here. We are going to play Fallout 76 today. If you hear kids in the background, that is because I have 4 kids ranging from 3 to 15, so you might end up hearing them scream. I'm going to try my best to edit that out, but we will see. While I did have a way I was going to do this, where I was going to show you everything from the beginning screen, main menu, to where I'm at now. Some technical difficulties happen, and so I'm just going to show you this little bit now, and then maybe add in the rest at a later time. So this is my main camp. This is my camp for my level 191 Nora. I do, for each character that you do have a different camp setup, because as you get higher level, you do reach different plans that you can do for your camp. Now, it does not, these camp plans do not go between both characters. So, you have, say, the American flag that I have there planned for this character. That does not mean that my level 25 Mackenzie will have that same plan. You do have to learn the plan for each character. So, say I only use my level 25 as a mule, so I just need a basic camp, and I'm not going to do decorations. I wouldn't have to necessarily find that or learn that just because I'm not going to be using it. If you want to learn it, you can, or you can just sell it or hand it out free to the other newbies that are starting. We are going to go to my map real quick here and show you how close I am to the vault. I am right here. So I have found that if I stay right around here, I do get some newbies coming over and buying ammo. That way I can kind of get it out of my stash and also help them out at the same time. Now, I do come over here to the Overseer's camp and drop plans and lower level weapons and ammo all the time. I also drop some water, some Rad-X, some Radaway, that kind of stuff. So, get back into this. When you come in for the first time as a new player, you will be starting out at Vault 76. You will be level 1. You will need to go to the, there's a body near the place that you can get, or near the vault, where you can pick up a gun and a little bit of ammo just so you can kill some liberators, man, and get some XP. This XP, I don't believe killing the liberators that are at the bottom of the hill will get you enough to level up to level 2. It's been a while, so please forgive me. But when you come out of the vault, this is the vault, you will see this. Not sure if you'll see the rain clouds, but you'll see this view. Come over here, you will see this body. You want to loot this body. Normally, it would have some 38 ammo, a 38 pistol, and I believe a responder uniform. It's either responder uniform or tattered dress. I'm not sure which one. However, in my last video I made that is no longer up, I have already looted this body, so of course you're not going to see anything. What you want to do is you hit your right trigger to be able to bring up this gun. Now, if you're not going to be able to do it for very long because you are low level and your VATS will not stay up for long. But when there are enemies nearby, you hit the left bumper. It will lock onto that enemy and you fire, and while you will not have very good accuracy because of course you are low level, you do not have perk cards leveled up, you will at least be able to hit them, maybe do a little bit of damage to them. But as you level up, you will be able to get better. Now, there are usually 2 liberators up here. You go down this hill, there's usually 1 here, 1 at the bottom of the hill, 2 or 3 over here by the buses, 1 up this stairwell, and 1 over in the corner. As you can see though, they are dead right now, so now another good tip is loot anything you can find. If it says there's something in it, loot it, because not only do you need the things like, say, a cap right there to be able to buy stuff, you also need things to scrap to be able to make items. So, you want to loot anything you can find, plus you find ammo in these. You can also find uniforms in some of these, just something to, like, make your character stand out. You can also make weapons with some of this scrap that you are finding. So, anything you can find that lets you loot it, you need to loot, just so you can get some more stuff. Now, these white boxes, these are first aid. You will more than likely, in these boxes, find stim packs, disease cures. You might find boiled water, or purified water, you might find dirty water, boiled water. You'll find chems, which range from Fury to Psycho Buff to Psycho, you know, Day Tripper, all kinds of different chems. You want to take that too. Now, if you don't want to use chems because you're not going to be a junkie build, or you're just not wanting to use chems, you can sell them later on. Or even when you know, finally set up your camp and get your vendor running, you can sell them. A lot of people who are junkie builds will buy them. Now, granted, they do make them usually, because usually when you're junkie, you make chems. But you know. But once you're done with that, directly down from the vault, there are these balloons, and you got Pennington. I believe you interact with Pennington when you first come out. I'm not 100% positive on that, just because it has been a while. You come down these steps, you come across these people. Now, these people are who start your Wastelander quest line. Now, part of the quest line, you can be level 1 to start it. However, when you get to a certain point in this quest line, you will need to be a level 20 to continue. Now, the way you level up to become that, so you can get level 20 before you get to that part of it, kill whatever you can that is red on your screen. You can also craft things, that helps you level up, and also eating things helps you level up. But basically, if you want to level up, kill whatever you come across. Even animals, because animals, even if they're not attacking you, they will give you meat to be able to stay alive. Now, there have been debuffs on the food and drink in this game. It used to be where you would take the chance of dying if you did not eat or drink while you were in the game. They have nerfed that so that now you do not have a chance of dying if you do not eat or drink. So you can go and play the game without eating or drinking. However, if you eat and drink, you get bonuses. If you are well hydrated, you get, I believe, HP and damage resistance buffs. I could be wrong on that. Actually, let's see, because I believe I have that effect up right now. Okay, partially hydrated, you get AP regen of 15%. I believe at fully hydrated, you get 25% AP regen. And then at partially fed, you get a max HP of plus 15. At well fed, I believe it's 20 to 25 max HP. I don't look at it too often. You also get a bonus for being well rested. And that is a bonus XP. So, if you are well rested, meaning you sleep on the bed, you sit down and rest in a chair, you will get XP bonuses. So, you want that so you can level up faster. Now, you also get an XP bonus for being on a public team. Well, depending on which public team you're on. How you do this is you go onto your map. You hit your right bumper. It brings up all these tabs. This tab shows you all of your friends who are online right now. As you can see, one of my friends is getting ready to come in to play the game. This is going to be where you see your teammates once you do become part of a public team. This is where you can fast travel to them, you can message them, you can even remove people if somebody has come onto your team that you don't know, or that you know is a scammer or a griefer. You don't want them on your team, you can remove them. Now this is the public team. Now see, everybody right here are casual. Doesn't look like anybody's full yet. But your level for that team goes by the average of everybody on the team. So see, this one is a level 248, but you have a level 16 and a level 460. So it kind of averages out to be whatever level that is. Now the way this works is, you get +1 to intelligence for just being on the team. Once you've created bonds with people on the team, say you only have 2 people on the team, you get a 1 bond with that other person, you get +2 to your intelligence levels. Now that helps boost your XP. It also will help boost your other perk cards if you have certain perk cards in your intelligence slots. Then, let me see what, I'm going to create new teams so you guys can see here. We have hunting. You get the bonus XP for legendary kills. Now, this is not going to be bonus XPs for normal kills, so only if you kill legendary animals will you get bonus XP for the hunting. Role-playing. You get bonus charisma, kind of like the bonus intelligence. You get bonus charisma depending on how many people are on your team, if you're bonded with them, so so and so. Your events is going to be where you get bonus XP for completing events, whether it be a public event, which has the exclamation point on it, where you also get treasury notes, or just a regular event that pops up. You will get bonus XP for completing it. If you fail the event, you will not get bonus XP because, of course, you will not be getting XP at all. You have daily ops, which is another new thing that was just added recently. I believe in the last 6 months or so, maybe 9 months. They are something that happens every day. There's a new one every day. You get bonus XP for completing the daily ops if you're on a daily ops team. Once again, higher bonus XP percentage for the amount of people that's on that team. Casual is what I've already told you about the bonus intelligence, and then exploration is for people that are just going out exploring, opening up their map, trying to find out where new places are. You get bonus endurance. Now, endurance helps you for being able to run fast, for being able to use VATs, for being able to, I'm trying to think of what else it does. I don't know. I don't use endurance or exploration very much, so I'm not sure what that helps. I usually use casual, or if I'm doing daily ops with my friends, I'll change it to daily ops. Now, you can only have 4 people on a public team. That is the one downside of that, unfortunately, but you can have 2 different teams, 4 casual or daily ops or whatever, who can, run it. Now, as well, daily ops, you can only have, I think you can have up to 8 people in a daily ops, but I could be wrong because I've only ever done it with 4 people, so it could only be 4. So basically, if you do daily ops, you want to make sure if you have a daily ops team to do it with them, so you get that bonus XP for completing it. Events. If you're going to be with somebody that goes around and does events to be able to pick up treasury notes, you want to have an events team created. Now, you can switch back and forth between them. You can have an events team, and then once you're done doing events, you can go to casual, so you're just getting a bonus intelligence, or you can go to daily ops to be able to do daily ops. That is the one good thing about the teams. Now, I am going to go back to my camp here, and I'm going to show you just a little bit about the normal camp. But, however, I am a level 191, so it is going to be a little bit different just because I have some more things than what normal newbies would have. But even level 5s have vendors up, so I'm going to show you that, show you how to do it, and also show you my crafting area. I'm going to try not to have this be very long, so we're at about 13 minutes now. I'm going to try to get this all done in about 10. So, here, still here, over on this side, I have my vendor. Now, you can only have 4 vendor spots open. That is the max that they allow. In each spot, or in each vendor, you can only have 30 items. Now, to have it be a little bit more efficient so people know where everything is, you can have it, organized the way I do, where you have loot in one, you have ammo in another, weapons in one, and armor in another. However, you can also just put whatever you want in them. It's not as specific. You do it the way you want to do it, and then, go from there. Now, like say in my loot, I have only got 18 spots filled. I have this in regular plans for like different things. I also have bobbleheads in here. I have chems in here. I have mods in here. I also have water in here. Now, I have sold food in here. However, food does spoil. So, you do not want to keep it in here for very long. So I haven't really been putting food in there very often anymore. And the ammo. This is a big one. A lot of people are going to tell you, sell your caps sell your ammo for a cap. This is why. For one, people will buy it better. If you have your caps at 5 caps a piece, or your ammo at 5 caps a piece, they're not going to be buying it unless they really, really need that ammo because of how much it's going to be. Say that 327 at 5 caps a piece, that is going to be more than almost 1,600 caps just to buy 327 ammo. People are not going to buy that much. They might buy 100 of it so that they just have to spend 500 caps, but they're not going to spend it. So, for all ammo, except for mini nukes, missiles, and I also put both plasma and fusion cores on this list, sell it for a cap. Mini nukes I sell for 25, missiles I sell for 5, and cores I sell for 50 a piece. Only being because I don't sell them very often, and so I figure, you know, a third of what the normal price is pretty good for that. Then we have weapons. Now I do go off of a website called Fed76 to get my pricing for certain things. As you can see, the higher level ones that are more sought after are higher, like the 3000 I have for the grenade launcher and for the Gauss rifle. But then other things are cheaper for like 500, 400. This kind of goes off. Now, I have not been selling very many of these, so I might have to bring my prices down a little bit. Maybe I'll get lucky and somebody will like what I'm selling and not think it's, you know, too high. You guys go off of your own, but I will suggest Fed76.com for an easy pricing guide, just to kind of get an idea of how much you should sell weapons for. Now, normal weapons that do not have stars, if you're going to sell them for very cheap or whatever they are saying that you should be sold at or cheaper. But I would sell half of your guns that are like that and scrap the other half, just because, one, you learn plans or mods from scrapping weapons. You also get components like steel and aluminum and screws, stuff like that, from scrapping weapons, which helps you build or repair other weapons. So, sell half of your guns just to make some money, and then scrap the other half so you can have some components to be able to build or repair other things. Same goes for armor. You scrap half of it, sell half of it, if it does not have stars. If it has stars, either sell it in here for whatever you think that the price should be, or whatever Fed76 says it should be, or take it to Murmug, however you pronounce it, down at the Rusty Pick in the Ash Heap, scrip it. You get scrip, you can buy better legendary weapons, armor, legendary modules that will help you create legendary items once you get that quest line opened up. Just because, you know, you're going to need it. There will be event items, say, kind of like the Fosnot masks, where some of them are uncommon, as the Sun Mask, the Goblin Mask. I sell them for $100 caps. Then you also have this one, which is a very common mask, so I'm only selling it for 25. There are rare ones, which are either trade-only items, which you can trade it for a really good gun, or you can sell it for like 5,000 caps, just because somebody wants it to use in their camp for decorations or to wear it. Kind of depends on the actual player. Now, we are done with the vendor. We are going to go over here to the crafting section. And this is where you craft your ammo. You can craft any kind of ammo that you want. You have the regular ammo. Let's see, I use 45, so I'm just going to go ahead and craft some now since I can do it. You can craft basically any kind of ammo that you need. Now you can also craft bulk, which I've never done this, but some people do just to be able to sell it. There will be a quest line where you get a camera. You do have to repair it. You also have to buy camera film in order to take photos for certain quests. So this is very important here. So you do need to know that there's a camera spot here. Then energy ammo is for your energy guns, say your laser pistols, your Tesla rifles, your plasma guns and rifles. You will need to know this. So, actually I have some fusion cells I can make here, because I have a Tesla rifle. Make that real quick. Now, when you make ammo, it does give you XP. Not very much, but it does give you some. So that's another good thing about making ammo, and not just finding it. Then you can also do quest items that you need for certain quests. It will tell you to go here if you need to do it at the Tinker's Workbench, so don't worry about that. Then, you have your armor workbench. Here, you can modify, repair, craft, or scrap any kind of armor. Now, you will need to know the plan for that certain armor if you're going to craft it. You will also need certain mods for modifying, and you will need components in order to modify or to craft. So, say, for crafting, if I want to craft, say, my Secret Service armor, which you can only buy from the Vault 79, by the way, in order to do it, first, I need to have more steel, because I only have 2 out of 10 right now. Plus, I will need that legendary module, which is only purchased at the Rusty Pick. So you will need to make sure you have script in order to buy legendary modules for this. Then if it's just regular armor, you need, like, say, leather, you need cloth, you need steel, you know, stuff like that. Same goes for the weapons workbench. You will need to know mods to be able to craft certain mods. You will need to have components to be able to craft them, even to mod them. To repair them, you need certain components. You also need to have perk cards for both armor and weapons equipped if you want to do certain levels. Say, I want to craft a level 50 heavy gun. I can't do it right now, but if I wanted to do this, if I want to do any of these, I have to have certain tiers open in my perk cards in order to craft it. Plus, I also need to know certain perks like Science Master in order to even craft heavy guns, because it does take somebody having a proficiency in science to make them. Then we have the stash, which right now has a limit of 1,200 pounds. I am at only 674, so I'm doing pretty good now. We have the infamous scrap box. Now this, you can only get for having Fallout First. Now, this is the one good thing about Fallout First is you get this scrap box, which has an unlimited amount of space. See how it does not have a weight limit down there? That is because you can put as much junk in this as you want, and it never runs out of space. However, if you take away your Fallout First, you cancel it, you unsubscribe, whatever, you will lose your scrap box. Now, it's not that you lose it, it's you can no longer put more scrap into it. You can take the scrap out, but you cannot put more scrap in. So, just remember that if you want to get rid of your Fallout First after getting it. This is your cooking stove. Now, this is just one cooking crafting station. I have a stove. There's also a spit. There's a barbecue pit. There's several different cooking things. There's also different ways of these looking. I have just a regular weapons workbench and armor bench. There are different
attention citizens.
Different ones.
Nuclear
so you can
strike imminent.
Try that. Now, as you guys can see, this is actually perfect.
At your earliest convenience.
This will be the last thing I talk about on this video.
Thank you for
when
your
you have somebody launching a nuke, normally it would be down here, which actually I don't even know where it's going to be. It might be this one because we have a blast zone here. We also have a normal blast zone up here, which is put up here because of this Monaco mine. There is an event that starts for this spot where you will fight a Wendigo Colossus. Very hard creature as long as you don't have certain perks or a big gun. But then you can also go out into the blast zone. You might want to make sure you have something to protect you from the rads. One Rad X and either your power armor or something else. But when you're down here in this blast zone, you're going to, as long as you hit over top of this Fissure Site Prime, you will trigger the Scorch Beast Queen event. This is an awesome event because it does bring up the Scorch Beast, but it also brings up a whole bunch of other enemies, which you can get a whole bunch of XP for. Normally when you do this, you want to keep Drop Site V9 out of that drop site, or blast zone, because this is where you're going to be fighting her. It's so much easier to fight her out of the blast zone because you don't have to worry about rads. When you are done fighting her and you're done fighting all the other creatures, you can go back down into the blast zone once again. This is where you get your flux. You pick certain flowers, you pick certain, flora, just to get flux to be able to make or create different things. Now, I'm not sure exactly which one this is going to be at. I don't think I'm going to stay on here till the blast touchdown. But I just wanted to, since that happened, thought I'd give you guys some time. Now, as you can see, somebody has shown up to my, I think somebody showed up to my vendor. Oh, they must have already left. Yep. But I think I'm going to call it a day for now. And see, meat pile is usually just what it shows up, so after something's been killed. But we are now at 25 minutes, so we're going to call it a day for this video. I will try to bring you a video every day. Not sure what each one will be. Maybe tomorrow I'll be streaming with one of my friends after I talk to her about doing it. Maybe I show you the actual main menu again, like I was planning on doing it today. I'm not quite sure what we'll do, but we will probably be playing Fallout 76 again. I will be bringing you playthroughs of other games. I've thought about doing Sims 4, Slime Rancher. I do play Diablo 3. Thought, yeah, I haven't seen a Diablo 3 video in a while, so I thought I could do that. And I think we're going to call it a day. We will see you hopefully tomorrow, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can be able to know when I post new videos. And that is it. Have a good day.